Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a message that hits deep, a message that challenges comfort, routine, and the excuses we quietly protect. This is a review and reflection on the powerful motivation speech, "Success starts when comfort ends." And it's not just a speech, it's a mirror. A mirror that shows us who we are when no one is watching, and who we could become if we decide to stop choosing easy over meaningful. This message begins with a simple truth. Growth does not happen in comfort. Comfort feels safe, familiar, and predictable, but it is also where dreams slowly fade. Comfort doesn't push you. Comfort doesn't demand more from you. Comfort whispers, "Stay where you are, this is good enough." And the moment you believe that, progress quietly stops. The speech reminds us that everything you want is on the other side of discomfort. The job you want, the confidence you want, the discipline you admire in others. None of it comes from doing what's easy. It comes from doing what's uncomfortable consistently, even when motivation is low and fear is loud. One of the strongest points in this message is the idea that pain is not the enemy. Avoiding pain is. Discomfort is not a sign you're failing. It's a sign you're growing. When your muscles burn, they are getting stronger. When your mind resists change, it's because it's being challenged. That resistance is proof that you're stepping into new territory. The speech talks about how most people live on autopilot. They wake up tired, go through the motions, complain about the same problems, and repeat the same habits. Not because they want that life, but because changing it feels uncomfortable. And over time, comfort becomes a cage disguised as peace. There's a powerful reminder here. Your comfort zone is not a luxury, it's a limitation. It feels good in the moment, but it costs you your future. Every time you choose comfort over discipline, you trade long-term success for short-term relief. The message doesn't sugarcoat anything. It makes it clear that success is not supposed to feel good at first. It's supposed to stretch you. It's supposed to test you. If it felt easy, everyone would do it. And that's exactly why so many people talk about success but never experience it. Another key idea is responsibility. The speech emphasizes that no one is coming to save you, not your family, not your friends, not luck, not timing. If your life isn't where you want it to be, it's your responsibility to change it. That truth can feel heavy, but it's also empowering because it means you have control. It points out how easy it is to blame circumstances, the economy, the past, the lack of opportunities. But the moment you stop blaming and start owning your situation, everything changes. Ownership creates power. Excuses destroy it. The speech also highlights how discomfort builds character. When you do the hard thing repeatedly, you build self-respect. You begin to trust yourself. You stop needing external validation because you know what you're capable of. That confidence doesn't come from words, it comes from action. There's a section that focuses on discipline versus motivation. Motivation is emotional and temporary. Discipline is a decision. Discipline shows up even when you don't feel like it. Comfort waits for motivation. Success is built on discipline. The message challenges the listener to stop waiting for the perfect moment. There is no perfect time. There is only now. Waiting is just another form of comfort. Action is uncomfortable, uncertain, and risky, but it's the only path forward. One of the most impactful moments in the speech is the reminder that your future self is watching you. Every decision you make today is either helping or hurting the person you will become. Choosing comfort today creates regret tomorrow. Choosing discomfort today creates freedom later. The speech also talks about fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of not being good enough. It reminds us that fear doesn't disappear when you wait. It grows. The only way to shrink fear is to walk straight through it. There's a powerful line that stays with you. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your habits. Comfort creates weak habits. Discomfort builds strong ones, and habits shape your destiny more than talent ever will. The message doesn't promise overnight success. It promises struggle, setbacks, and moments where quitting feels tempting. But it also promises that if you stay consistent, if you embrace discomfort daily, you will become someone unrecognizable compared to who you are now. Another important point is sacrifice. Success demands sacrifice. Late nights, early mornings, missed parties, saying no when others say yes. Comfort wants instant pleasure. Success demands delayed gratification. The speech reminds us that most people quit when it gets hard. That's why persistence alone puts you ahead of the majority. If you can stay when others leave, you win by default. It also addresses self-doubt, the voice in your head that tells you you're not ready, not smart enough, not strong enough. The speech reframes that voice as a test of whether you will listen to fear or act despite it. There's a strong emphasis on daily actions, not big dramatic changes, but small, uncomfortable choices every day. Waking up earlier, training when you're tired, studying when you'd rather scroll, speaking up when it's easier to stay silent. The message makes it clear that comfort loves routine, but growth requires disruption. You must be willing to break patterns that no longer serve you, even if they feel familiar. Another theme is pain now or pain later. The pain of discipline is temporary. The pain of regret lasts forever. Comfort delays pain but multiplies it in the future. The speech encourages you to redefine comfort. Comfort should not be inactivity. Comfort should be knowing you gave your best. Peace comes from effort, not avoidance. It also touches on identity. You must become the type of person who does hard things. Success is not just about what you achieve, but who you become in the process. There's a reminder that no one sees the work before the result. They see the victory, not the sacrifices. Comfort seeks applause without effort. Success earns respect through consistency. The message challenges listeners to stop negotiating with themselves. Stop saying just today. Just today turns into just this week, just this year, just this life. It highlights how discomfort sharpens focus. When things are hard, you learn what truly matters. Comfort distracts, struggle clarifies. The speech also emphasizes resilience. Every setback is a lesson. Every failure is feedback. Comfort avoids failure, growth studies it. Another powerful idea is that success is lonely at times. When you choose discomfort, not everyone will understand. Some will mock you. Some will doubt you. Some will try to pull you back into comfort. You must be strong enough to walk alone. The message reminds us that average is comfortable. Extraordinary is uncomfortable. If you want a life few people have, you must be willing to do what few people are willing to do. It pushes the idea that discipline creates freedom. Freedom from financial stress. Freedom from self-doubt. Freedom from regret. Comfort feels like freedom, but often leads to dependency. There's also a call to urgency. Time is passing whether you act or not. Comfort wastes time. Discomfort invests it. The speech closes with a powerful challenge. Choose your hard. Life will be hard either way. Staying the same is hard. Changing is hard. Choose the hard that leads to growth. This message isn't about motivation for a moment. It's about transformation over time. It's about making a decision to stop living on pause and start living with purpose. Success starts when comfort ends is not just a title, it's a rule that applies to every area of life. The moment you step outside what's comfortable, you step into what's possible. And if there's one thing this speech leaves you with, it's this. You are capable of more than you think, but only if you're willing to be uncomfortable long enough to find out. So the question is simple. Will you stay comfortable or will you grow?